Good afternoon, Wolfpack. I hope that this day is finding you well. Several weeks ago, you viewed a PowerPoint which went over all of our campus safety drills. Today, we're going to spend some time highlighting our lockdown procedures. So, what I need for you to do is to pay very close attention of the words that you will hear throughout this video. And your teachers will definitely stop the video at appropriate times to provide more clarity if needed. As shared before, we practice drills to ensure that everyone on our campus knows and understands what to do in case of an actual emergency. During a lockdown drill, it is imperative for students and teachers to remain quiet at all times. Students must follow the directions of their teacher or a trained staff member. Your teacher will show you momentarily how to barricade the room in the event an intruder enters our campus. I want to pause here and stress that it is only a demonstration that you will see. We have to ensure that everyone with on our campus, understands what to do if, and I stress if, someone enters our building without authorization. So, teachers, what I need for you to do is to pause just for a moment and walk our kiddos through the steps of barricading the room. Again, boys and girls, I want to stress that this is only a demonstration and it will only be used in the case of an actual lockdown procedure. Please remember that once that safety tone sounds, you need to all be silent so that you can hear what type of drill that we will go through. For the lockdown drill, you're listening for the tone, then the announcement to say lights, locks, out of sight. Teachers, you can pause at this time to discuss the steps of barricading the room. When you hear that sound of the tone, lights, lock, doors out of sight, then everyone needs to move to a predetermined spot in your class. Remember, you must remain silent. Your teacher or someone that your teacher appoints will close the blinds. The window covering on the door will then be pulled down so that everything is covered. And you must stay in that position in your classroom the entire time. A lockdown drill is only used, here again, when someone enters our campus. Throughout the year, we will have two lockdown drills. And I want to express that word drill. So if you're in the building, then stay in the building, secure your rooms, pull down the window coverings, pull down the door coverings, and get to a corner. If you're outside and you hear the emergency tone for a lockdown drill and the announcement, then move away from the campus. Please do not re enter the building if you hear the lockdown drill announcement if you're outside. Please move away from the campus, and teachers, you know what you have been asked to do if that be the case. Students, please pay close attention to this part of the lockdown drill refresher. If we have a lockdown drill when you're in the cafeteria, always listen for that tone. Stop talking when the tone is heard so that you can hear the drill announcement. Once you hear lockdown or lights out, You will listen to the administrator that is in the lunchroom. That administrator will give you what direction you need to follow. It is important for you to follow everything that the administrator tells you to do in order for you to exit the cafeteria in a brisk and orderly fashion. I want to show you our map. And teachers, please take some time to review the map with your students. And so, boys and girls, if you are sitting in the two blue tables, those are the two tables that are on the outside of our cafeteria, close to the courtyard. If you are seated at those two tables, you will stand and you will go directly to the band room. There will be someone who will escort you there. I want to stress that you do not need to run. Walk at a brisk pace. If you are sitting at the two yellow tables, you will also exit the cafeteria by, by the courtyard windows and you will go directly to the orchestra room. If you're sitting at the red table, you will exit the cafeteria and walk directly to the theater room. If you are sitting in any of the booths or along the table or in the tables along the windows by the cafeteria, the serving lines, you will enter either serving line door and you will be seated immediately behind the serving line, and you will wrap that line partly by the door and all the way around by the back of the serving line. Your teachers have been told what that needs to look like, and also there will be people in the cafeteria that will support you in where you need to go. I want to stress at this time that we do not run at any time during a lockdown drill. Boys and girls, thank you so much for your attention. Teachers, I will ask again that you spend some time reviewing our lockdown exit procedures so that our students will get a good understanding of their responsibility during a lockdown drill during a lunch period. Thank you so much for your attention. Make this a great day.